Alright, hello there, welcome to my tier list. And, just got a new hyperfixation into house, so I'm gonna give in and just make some content about it, you know? Because that's what I do best. And for this video, basically I'm gonna be ranking these guys, these wubboxes, based on how scary I think they are. Except I actually think my answers out instead of just, first instinct. I've seen other people do this, but they mostly just take one look at it and say, like, if it's scary or not. I'm not doing it based on looks. I'm doing it based on hard facts and maybe, like, three or so opinions. But you'll see, you'll see. So, first off, this isn't just the epic wubboxes, by the way. This is also, the regular ones. So first off, we have the normal Wubbox. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't find him scary. I don't really. He just looks like a party guy, you know? He's happy, he's vibing, he's grooving. He doesn't look like he means any harm. He's just kinda, you know. So, yeah, I don't think this one is scary. Not scary. Okay, one more thing. I also think that I'm gonna be given like scenarios for these as well. Like if one of these met a human, what would their reaction be? So my reaction for this one, I think he'd be excited at first. He'd probably come stomping over, but after the human starts cowering in fear, he'd probably stop. So he strikes me as like the excited, kind of like, oh shit, oh my god, guys, look, a human! It's a human! Oh my god! And then he realizes that he can't do that, so he stops. You know, a reasonable guy. He's a reasonable guy. He's a nice guy. So that's why I think he isn't scary. Next up, we got Rare Wubbox, and I want you to take one look at. I need you to take one look at this man. I don't know about you, but I would not want to meet this guy. He looks like he has rabies. I'm sorry, man, but he I just I feel like it would be fine if he met a human. Like if he met a human, he'd probably be careful with them at first. But then eventually he'd just fucking flip out going like error, error, path not found, like not even voluntarily, it would just happen. So I feel like, I don't know, he's a danger to himself and others. What else can I say? I feel bad for him, honestly. But he is scary, alright? He's scary. He's unpredictable. I would not want to meet him. Next Wubbox, let's see what we got here. Plant Wubbox. I don't know. I don't find him scary either. I guess, okay, maybe a little bit. But for the most part, he just looks like he's having fun. He's just, you know, grooving with the earth. Yeah, he yells, but like, it's not extremely loud. It's not too bad. He's not that loud. If he met a human, actually, I'm not sure, but honestly, it would probably be like a human on a walk through the woods, and then they just hear giant stomping coming towards them, and then they see it's him. But again, I think he would be okay. He'd see the human, he'd be like, "Oh dear, little one, are you lost? Let me guide you through this forest," you know? He looks like he has wisdom. He looks like he's wise. So I think he would be kind. But again, it would be scary as shit seeing him. Just seeing him, so like, I'ma say he's a little bit scary. He's just a little bit. Like at first glance, but once you get used to him, he's a kind soul. He's a wise old man. Now here's where we run into some problems. Wubbox. Look at him. He's like rare Wubbox, but he does his spazzing voluntarily. Like, he is all over the place. He's smacking himself. He is yelling. He is chomping his teeth. He is loud and noisy. So, yeah, he's not... We'll get on to you later, buddy. Patience, patience. So yeah, Sweatbox is scary as shit. Sweatbox, he wouldn't be able to control himself if he saw a human. He'd be like, oh, oh, ah! And then he'd like spaz his way over there and pick them up, be like, guys, oh my god, guys, look at it, it's so small. And meanwhile, the person would be shitting their pants. So, no, he is very scary. He doesn't know what's socially acceptable, so he is scary. He is so scary. Alright. Now this is where things might get a little bit controversial. Most replayed. Because Air Wubbox, alright. I agree. He is very loud. He's a loud boy. But he's not... I don't think he's scary, personally. Because, like, yeah, he's loud. He is loud as shit. I'm not gonna deny that, but I feel like it's kind of the same deal with regular Wubbox. Like, at first, he'd be excited to see a human, but then he'd know. He'd be like, okay, sorry if I'm too loud, just tell me. He looks polite is what I'm saying. He looks like he'd get the memo very quickly if he met a human. So, I don't know, maybe he'll like take them into the skies. Maybe he'll fly away with them and show them the sights. That would be cool. I just feel like he's just a nice guy, just a nice little creature. A lot calmer than the other Wubboxes. So I'm gonna say... It's kind of ironic too, because he's the loudest one, but I don't know, he just looks like he'd be more calm. Maybe he's just excited. He's probably just excited to sing this. That's why. So yeah. He is not scary. So now we have... Hang on. So now we have Water Wubbox. And Water Wubbox, y'all already know what I'm gonna say. He is fucking vibing! He is stomping around, he's having fun, he's blowing bubbles, he's just a jolly swell guy. Look at him go. Look at that man go! But at the same time, I feel like this, being this energetic would prove to be scary for some people, because, like, you have this giant creature fucking bopping around, jumping around, creating so much noise, and even though he's having a good time and doesn't have any ill intentions, it's still scary to see. Like, at least for the other ones, their movement was like minimal and they mostly stayed in one spot. This guy is just like hopping. So, I'm sorry, Water Wubbox. I know you're a nice guy, you're a nice, excitable guy, you're a jolly young fellow, but you're just a danger. You're just a danger. I'm so sorry. You're a little bit scary. You probably, like, destroy a couple buildings every time you dance. Alright, and then we have our final Wubbox, which is Earth Wubbox. Wait, hang on. This dude terrifies me. He sounds like the earthquake, you know? 'Cause he's got a mouth in his chest, drills for hands. He's got like construction tools on his feet. He's got, I forgot what those are, but I think like gas tanks on his head. Like, and look at the inside of his mouth. It looks like an incinerator. And personality-wise, I feel like he is insane. He just is not sane. This time his looks actually match his personality. I feel like if he saw a human, you know what he would do? He would go strolling up to it, creating an earthquake in the process, lean down next to the human and be like, "Hey, what's up?" And then the human would just be trembling there like, "Please, just kill me already." So no, he's not gentle. He is nowhere near gentle. He is insane. He is evil. He's scared. He's evil and up to no good. So yeah, he's very, very scary. Over in what the fuck territory. And there you have it. There's the tier list. Some different opinions in this one, I think, from other people I've seen, but I don't know, I always imagine every character to have backstory and personality and such, so that's just what I think they would act like if they came across a human and how scary the human would think that they would be. And also just how scary in general. But there you go. Yeah, that's about it. Just just wanted to do that for fun. I love talking about my favorite characters. Wee-hee.